This is the Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channelです。毎日アップするので毎日見てください。Today is Tuesday, and that means I do my Tuesday top 10, which usually takes me out and around the city right now because I'm counting down the top 10 reasons why I like to live in Japan. And we're pretty high up in the count right now. And usually for these things I flip it around, so I am going to flip it around. But I will have a little look down here. Hey, there we go. There's my Adidas Ultra Boost Uncaged Parlay, fairly new pair of sneakers. I got them really cheap on adidas.com. They were like half price or better. One of my favorite shoes, the Uncaged. But like I said, these top 10s are not about sneakers. If you want sneakers, come back tomorrow and we'll be talking about a Nike Jordan sneaker. I think it's the first class flight Air Jordan 1s tomorrow. But what we're doing today is we're talking about the city and we're talking about Japan. And what I wanted to do today was talk about roads and talk about travel and transport in Japan. Now, for my North American friends out there, you can see this car is driving right here on the left side of the road. The Japanese do drive on the left side of the road, much the same as we Brits do. Here's another car coming along on the left side of the road. Much the same as we Brits do, and also the same as in Australia, another place that I've lived. I lived for a year in Australia. I drove on the left side of the road there. Great for me, yes, great for me to come from a country that drives on the left side of the road, because to get the Japanese driver's license, all I needed to do was show them my British driver's license. They said, same as the left side of the road, here's a Japanese driver's license for absolutely free. No driving tests, no written tests, nothing like that. So, but what I wanted to talk about today wasn't actually the regular roads, these regular roads here, which is what this is. It's actually these roads up here that I wanted to talk about today, because what these are called are kosokudoro, which is highways in Japanese, but they're all toll roads. Every single highway in Japan is a toll road. You pay to drive on the highways in Japan, every single one of them, the length and breadth of the country, all the way from like Okinawa. I'm sure they have toll roads down in Okinawa, all the way up to Hokkaido in the north of the country. You have these toll roads. Now that's strange to us Brits, because most motorways and most roads in Britain are free. And the difference now, it's important to note, the difference between a highway and a regular road is traffic lights. So you can see here, I'll zoom in a bit unsteadily, but you can see here the Japanese traffic light right there. And that's because this road here is just a regular road, your normal Japanese road with cars just driving around on it. But up there on the highway there are no traffic lights, no intersections and things like that. There's no stop signs, nothing like that. All there is on ramps and off ramps. And what I'm going to do today is just have a quick look at the on and off ramps as well, so you guys can get an idea of what it's like to drive up there on the toll roads in Japan. But part of this, these toll roads as well, is you have to think about how much money it costs to build them, how many jobs it generated for Japan to build these toll roads, and how much it was worth to the infrastructure. Gadzooks, these trucks are loud. How much it was worth to the infrastructure of Japan to have these toll roads built. Now we'll look down here. You can see down there, that's the entrance to the highway. A little bit difficult to see, but I think on the other side, the sort of southbound entrance, we might get a better look, and I might be able to zoom in from here once this car has moved out of the way. Let's see if I can zoom in past that car. It's hard to tell how easy it is to see that, but what I want you guys to look at is right there, that purple and green bit there. The purple bit says ETC, and I think the green bit says Itan, and what that means is the ETC is a chip that's in your card. Span back out again. Here's the cars coming off the off ramp here. These guys are coming off the off ramp. And you can see, actually, I'll zoom in on this side as well. Where is it? There somewhere. Let me get my finger in there. There's a purple sign that says ETC right there. So ETC is the automatic tolling system that cars have built into them, and what they do is they just drive straight through the gates and they don't have to stop and pay cash. It's automatically tied to your credit card, the ETC things. So you just come off the highway, you run straight through it. Actually, this off-ramp here doesn't even have a gate at all. All it has is ETC, and there'll be a sensor that goes ping, and your car automatically. Now, it's the card that you have plugged into your car. Again, it's very noisy under the highway here because the sound is sort of all trapped within the confines of the highway. But So inside your car, you have a car plugged into a little special port that called the ETC port, and that card is what gets charged. So I could take that card out and put it in somebody else's car and drive that person's car, and I would still get charged for using the highways, because it's the card that gets charged and not the car. ETC it's called. So it's a great system for quickly getting on and off the highways. You don't have to stop at toll gates and things like that, and it makes it a lot easier to drive around the city. And like I said, it's on the left. We'll have one quick look back at the toll road there. You can see all the trucks. There's a yellow truck there that's pretty easy to sort of pick out as it drives along up there. Usually the toll roads in the city are elevated, but up in you know, the country and stuff like that, they're just regular roads, you know, and they're not elevated and stuff. But they're often as well, they often have walls. Let's see if you can see there, there's a wall, like a noise cancelling wall, so that the surrounding kind of buildings and residents don't get disturbed by the sound of the cars and the trucks going by. So yeah, so anyway, let me flip back around. So that's the Tuesday top 10s driving in Japan. You've got people driving on the left, which is a little bit different for my North American friends out there, but my British friends, my Australian friends, that'll be nothing new to you guys. And then these toll roads that cost you money to drive on, but they do save you a ton of time, and they do take a lot of congestion off of the roads. For now, it's time for me to check off. Like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow with that Air Jordan 1 first class flight, so please be around to check that out. And if not, please be around for another day when I drop every other day. Every single day I'm dropping content about sneakers and sneaker related information, so I'll be back again real soon with that. Please check in tomorrow, and I'll do what I do at the end of every single video, which is point my left finger at the camera and say that I will see you tomorrow.